Is there anyone in our audience too young to remember who Newt Gingrich is? No? Everybody knows? Okay.
They can see him on TV Land if they are too young.
That's right. Now, Newt Gingrich, he's called often, and this bothers me a lot, the intellectual of the conservative movement, this big idea man. I think we have to shoot this down. He's an idiot who has always been wrong about every single thing he's ever talked about. I mean, yeah?
I think that, well, President Clinton wouldn't necessarily agree with you. I think that during the 1990s, Newt Gingrich is definitely a quirky guy. He represents a small and despised minority of sci-fi nerds, which is one reason I like him. And he also is a guy who really did see very far ahead. I mean, he certainly gets some things right, but that's because he makes a lot of attempts. He makes a lot of efforts. He throws a lot of things out there, and you're right, half of them can be zany, but another half of them have proven to be pretty reliably true. When you look at the budget negotiations that were made in the mid-90s, he was a very important part of moving that forward and getting us away from a fiscal precipice, not unlike the one we're on now.
Well, and also, to be fair to Newt Gingrich, I think he deserves a lot of credit for negotiating with Bill Clinton, stepping aside, you know, crossing over the political divide, negotiating on welfare reform. And unlike John McCain, Newt Gingrich, when he was a member of the House, actually signed on legislation to make Martin Luther King's birthday a national holiday.
Had it not been for...
Let's give him a big round of applause.
But seriously, had it not been for Monica Lewinsky, had it not been for Monica Lewinsky, I think that Newt Gingrich and Bill Clinton were on their way to making really dramatic overhauls of the welfare state, and we would have forestalled a lot of the problems we have right now. The problem is that elements in both political parties managed to derail that process, and I think that was a big problem.
Yeah, and that he was prosecuting Bill Clinton while he was, as I mentioned, getting blown in his car.